On July 18th, 2025, a SpaceX Falcon 9 lit up the night sky from California. But while most people saw a rocket launch, smart traders saw something else, a signal, a momentum shift, a chance to capitalize. This isn't just about rockets. It's about how events in space are now rippling through the markets. In this video, we'll show you how this Falcon 9 launch connects to real-world trading setups using technical analysis, how it influences market sentiment, and why ignoring launches like these could cost you. Let's break down what actually happened. At 8:52 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time on July 18th, 2025, Falcon 9 took off from Vandenberg Space Force Base. On board, 24 Starlink satellites. It was the rocket's 14th mission, and once again, it landed successfully on the drone ship, of course, I Still Love You, in the Pacific Ocean. SpaceX confirmed that the satellites, part of Group 17-3, were deployed into low Earth orbit an hour later. This was SpaceX's 88th Falcon 9 launch this year alone, bringing their all-time mission count to 516. Now, that's not just impressive. That's a scaling operation that signals one thing to investors: reliability and dominance. But why should traders care? Because this launch wasn't just about internet satellites. It was about market position. With over 7,965 active Starlink satellites, SpaceX is outpacing Amazon's Project Kuiper and other rivals. And they're not slowing down. Over 400 more satellites are expected by year's end, especially in polar orbits, to reach underserved areas like Alaska. That means increased global demand, potential future IPO signals, and rising interest in space-related equities and ETFs like ARKX, all of which react to news cycles, volume, and sentiment. Here's where it gets tactical. If you're a trader, this is what you're watching for. Volume spikes and breakouts in ETFs and stocks linked to the space race, like ARKX, Iridium, or Rocket Lab. Use tools like VWAP or RSI to time entries post-launch. For instance, a low-volume pullback after a launch followed by a break above VWAP? That's a clean intraday setup, especially if sentiment is strong. And speaking of sentiment, the launch went viral. Users on X described it as a Friday night light show, with visuals lighting up the California sky. That kind of buzz spills into retail trading. With enough volume, even less liquid assets can run. But here's the twist. In 2025, we're not just trading against humans, we're trading against algorithms. High-frequency trading bots are now processing launch-related news in seconds. What used to be an 18-minute edge in 2016, it's down to just 6 seconds in some markets. That's why you need more than classic TA. You need a hybrid approach, chart setups, real-time sentiment tools, and fundamental overlays like SpaceX's launch cadence and growth strategy. And remember, TA still works best in niche or illiquid markets, where bots aren't front-running every move. Space assets still fall into that zone for now. So what's the takeaway? SpaceX's latest launch isn't just a triumph of engineering. It's a signal. For traders, for investors, for anyone watching where tech meets capital. If you're trading in 2025, this is your edge. Combine macro events like rocket launches with tactical TA and fast sentiment reads. If this gave you a new way to look at the markets, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a rocket in the comments if you want more TA plus space economy breakdowns. Until next launch, stay smart, stay sharp, and stay ahead of the bots.